Hi guys, it's Ellen and today I'm back with a new art journal page. So I'm starting out with these flower stamps and I'm just stamping them with black ink onto some thin white card. So I'm leaving my stamped flowers to dry and then I will cut them all out, which I did off camera because it took a very long time. So now I'm starting on my background and I started out by painting white gesso all over the page because I knew I wanted to do the packaging technique and it works better if you use gesso first. My inspiration for this page was sort of a marble type look, so I'm using some grey watercolours and just a hint of blue, and I'm just layering that onto the page and using the packaging technique to smudge it in and create all of these cool lines and things into the page. I'm then adding some big splatters, and to do that you lift your paintbrush up really high off the page and squeeze the bristles and you get those big splotches come out on the page. I used a paper towel to dry the page, but also it lifts off some of the colour, so I wanted this background to be really subtle. And then going in with a gold metallic paint, and you can see on my page that the packaging technique left some lines, so I'm just following those with the gold paint just in a random pattern. So as you can see, once my background was dry, I went back in with these stamps that I used earlier, and I've stamped them all around the page as a border, and I've then drawn a twig coming out of the bottom left hand corner. I'm then going back to the flowers that I stamped earlier. These have all been cut out now, and I went around all of them with a gold metallic pen to bring in that gold that I used on the background. I didn't show me doing every single flower because this was a very time consuming thing to do. This whole page was very time consuming, so some things have been cut out. I'm then layering the cutout flowers over the top of the stamped flowers, and some of them I'm just sticking down with glue, and then others I'm sticking down with some foam squares, so I wanted there to be a lot of dimension on this page. Now moving on to the focal point. This page was all about transformation, so I drew a rough outline of a caterpillar and a butterfly, and then I'm just colouring that with nice bright watercolours. I will then go around with an ink pen while the paint is still a little bit wet, so the pen smudges. You will see that in a bit. Once my caterpillar and my butterfly was dry, I cut them out, and then I realised that I wanted to extend that twig that I drew, so I'm just doing that first, and then I'm adding my 2 focal points with some foam squares again to add some dimension to the page. I'll also add the details in, so the antlers and the legs on the butterfly. So I'm now starting to work on my quote. so I wrote out transformation in a nice big font, and to tie this in with the page I stamped over it with the flower stamps that I used earlier, and then I'm just going around the outline once again with a gold pen. I did all of this on sticker paper so that it was nice and easy to attach to my page. With the rest of the quote, I just printed that out onto sticker paper as well, and I outlined that in a thinner gold pen. I then cut all of these pieces out and added them to my page, and that is my page completed. The only thing I did do was the transformation bit at the bottom I outlined in pink after I stopped filming. I thought it just needed a tiny pop of colour there, but you'll see that in the photos at the end. So once again, thank you very much for watching.